So radiometric dating is the means by which we typically glean ages for fossils. Let's say this is our geologic column, right? The geologic column deposits in layers. Everybody can agree on that. And at various levels in the geologic column, you find fossils and rocks and things of that nature all throughout it, right? The law of superposition tells us that the lower layers were deposited first and are thus older than the upper layers. Now, all you have to do to see this is get one of those sand toys and shake it up and let the sand deposit, and you'll see that this is true every single time. What that means too is that the fossils that you find down here are older than the fossils that you find up here. Now, what's really cool about this is the law of superposition can give you the relative age of fossils, but to find the absolute age of fossils and of layers themselves, you need to use radiometric dating. So radiometric dating, it relies on one thing, that the laws of physics are constant as we move backwards through time. It relies on the fact that amongst the isotopes within rocks, like rocks contain elements come in various isotopes. When we look at these isotopes, some isotopes are stable and some are unstable. Unstable isotopes will spontaneously decay into a more stable version of themselves. This is what we see in everything. We see this phenomenon in chemistry as well, right? Things want to be stable. So they, I say want, like they desire it.
Sure, I got you. I'm tracking.
Yeah, they want to be stable. They want to move to a more stable state. So they spontaneously decay into a more stable version of themselves. What that means is that if you can tell the rate at which unstable isotopes become stable isotopes, if you know the rate at which that happens, which we do because we've tested it a zillion times in the lab, you can take any given rock, you can look at the ratio of stable to unstable isotopes, and you can take that back in time to when it was all unstable, right? The amount of time that it would have taken for all of those now stable versions of that isotope to be their unstable counterpart. And that will tell you the age at which that rock formed.